I don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to ask you one question about your time as doing counterintelligence. We had James Olson on, who was the director of counterintelligence for a while, and he talked about how it's very different than being a case officer, and that if you let it get to you, it can make you very paranoid. And how was that for you, ending your career in a CI post?
Well, I'll give you the spiel should be that every case officer does counterintelligence. It's the only way you survive in the field. And I've had several counterintelligence positions. Mr. Olson is the term is used too loosely nowadays, but it does apply to him, that he is a living legend. He is really good at what he does, and he's right. The more you do it, the more paranoid you become, because you understand what can happen. And a good counterintelligence officer understands all the possibilities, all the permutations, and starts looking to see which is actually the case in this situation. But it does, look, I tell you, I have been retired since 2010. I still look for surveillance. I step out of my house, and the first thing I do is I look up and down the street to see what cars are there. Do I know the cars? Are there people sitting in the cars? What are they doing? And it's stupid because nobody's going to be following me. I'm nobody other than, if it's criminal activity. But just like an Army officer can never look at a piece of terrain without thinking, how do I hold it? How do I take it? A case officer looks at everything. Oh, that's a good dead drop. Oh, that's a good meeting site. Oh, I can turn. I turn corners, and I do it in a fashion that gives me a logical way to look behind me. So yeah, you do get a degree of paranoia. You do get jaded. I am not judgmental about. Yeah, maybe I am, but I'm not stunned by the things people do. I gotta say, I've probably seen it all, and I have dealt with people who have done it all, and they're people that I would never have over my house for dinner. So it does skew your view of people and life in general. Again, I apologize for the language, but it does fuck you up beyond belief.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. It's got to be hard too, because you could potentially ruin somebody's career if like you're wrong, and
oh yeah.
But you ruin your job if you don't pursue it. Yeah.
It's a high wire act. I mean, it's always this, just like what you just did right now is what a CI officer is going to be doing. I could do this. This could happen. Here it is. And you start looking at all the different permutations, and it'll start spinning you up.
Yeah.